Classic shit right here on Outlaw Culture Radio. Your man Brandon in the building. You know what I'm saying? About to put the mic on one of my true homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Castro in the house tonight on Culture Radio, man. What's good, my dude?
Man, what's happening, man? What's going on with it?
Man, you know, I'm just trying to make it, bruh. Blessings to you on this Friday night on the west side. You know what I mean? Saturday on the east, man. How's everything going? I know you in the clubs and getting your party thing on.
Hey, the crazy shit is I don't fuck around like that, but a nigga steps out, see what it do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just riding around the city, see what it is. It's a nice day today, so I figure I see what's going on in the city right quick.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
What's going on with the people, man? I wanted to call in, man, clear some things up right quick. It ain't nothing too serious.
No, never that. You know what I'm saying?
My voice about it. You feel me?
Yeah. First off, man, welcome home, bro. Like I said, you and me, we go back over a year now. So you know what I'm saying? It's always good to hear from you, man. So first off, on top, it's always a personal blessings to you. You ain't got shit to do with business. You know what I mean? Because I always look out for you because you my dog. You know what I mean? So first off, man, I'm just glad you're here. So that's off top, man. And then like you just said, man, you could put to bed like some of the speculation and stuff like that too, because once we launch Outlaw Culture Radio, which is like 5 weeks now, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably got a lot of people on your line, you know what I'm saying, asking you questions and like hey, what's going on and shit like that.
Let me just get into it. Not to cut you off, Holmes, but
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I didn't first and foremost, I didn't really know about it. You know what I'm saying? But people kept emailing me and shit like, yo, Stro, what's up? Castro, what's going on? You ain't in the group no more, whatever. First, let me nip that at the bud first. That rap group shit, that shit corny as shit to me. Like, I was never in no fucking rap group. You know what I'm saying? So we can kill that right there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a rap group. That's for rappers and Run DMC and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? This outlaw shit with some whole other shit. You feel me?
Right.
Just to kill that. You know what I'm saying? But for the people who care, you know what I'm saying, for the people who it matter to, the reason why I stopped, people stopped seeing me is because I felt like that what I was doing personally, I wasn't doing anything to advance the gift that was given to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This gift as far as with this blessing that Pac blessed us with, we wasn't doing it no justice. I say we, that includes me. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing no justice. I felt like we was taking more from it than we was giving back to it. You know what I'm saying? And I will explain. I'm going to go further into detail in explaining why I say this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, first let me start by saying when the brother passed, we was all kind of young, you know what I mean? We it sounds like an excuse, but we probably wasn't ready for the responsibility of what it all entails. So we kind of was learning on the job, you know what I'm saying? So that gives us, 3 years tops. All right, 3 years came, we should have knew certain shit not to do. Now it's 15, 16, 28,000 years later, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it was the same shit, you know what I mean? I'm a pretty smart dude, so after a while when shit don't make sense to me, I have to be like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't no shot to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do what the fuck they want to do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at nobody, you feel me? But at the same time, I feel like I got to get it out. It's a lot of shit I want to say so people can be very clear on what I'm saying and don't get it misconstrued, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I stopped going on shows. I stopped doing shows maybe 5 years ago, you could say. I stopped going, but I've been wanting to stop shit maybe 7 years, you know what I mean? Because we was doing shows and all we were performing was Hail Mary and all the Pac songs. It's all cool, but I'm like, shit, nigga, we got songs too. We should be performing our shit. Let's do these shits, you know what I mean? That shit didn't go over well. Now, with that said, a fault of mine is I should have took more of a leadership role, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe my intentions are pure. You know what I'm saying? I have pure intentions. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no, money is not my motivator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, especially with this shit. Money was never my motivator. So I should have took more of a leadership role and drove the car more than I did. I kind of fell back and let everybody else do it, and then I just chipped in. And then to top it off, I was a heavy drinker, so I was in a fucking cloud for a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? Today actually is the year that I quit drinking today, exactly today.
Hey, congratulations, bro. You know congrats. All time.
All right, cool. So, thank you. I didn't mean to cut you off. But, yeah, so with that, I stopped doing the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, we making these songs, you know, I wasn't really digging the direction the shit was going in. Like I said, I should have took more of a leadership role in it, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't digging it. I just feel like we was pushing we wasn't pushing the right message, you know, that we kind of, at certain songs, we didn't know what we wanted to do, you know what I mean? It seems like at times we was listening to the radio and we was trying to compete with people that we shouldn't be trying to compete with, like, you know what I'm saying? We above and beyond that shit. So I think that at some point, with people trying to see this shit, you know, this shit is not business for me. You know what I'm saying? This shit always was never business for me. You know what I'm saying? Never. From Dick Ola. You know what I'm saying? This shit was always personal. It was like a responsibility for me. So I never approached anything for the sake of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because dollars come and they go. You know, anybody that know me know if I got it, I'ma spend it. If I got it, it's yours. You know, it's our money. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about me. It's about us. So, you know, I wasn't feeling that, you know what I'm saying? And then every tour we went on was a Tupac tribute tour. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, fucking 10 years later, what are we doing? If this a tribute tour, where's the tribute coming in? We going and we singing his songs. I felt like a fucking cover band. We go sing his songs, we get paid, and we go home and spend the money on whatever we spend the money on, you know what I'm saying? So that was an uncomfortable thing for me, you know what I'm saying? And I rode with it longer than I should have, you know what I mean? Because it didn't feel right to me. Because shit, what are we doing Tupac shows for? If that's all people are calling us to do shows for, then nigga, we ain't doing what the fuck. We ain't doing something right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If every time somebody talks to us, they asking us about the homie. You know what I'm saying? Which is no disrespect to him. You know what I mean? Anybody knows? This is just real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on our job if every time we talking about him. That means he left us something that we still didn't fulfill. We didn't complete the mission. You know what I'm saying? So we going on every tour. It's a Tupac tribute tour. You know what I'm saying? And where's the tribute? You know what I'm saying? We run around saying Pac and Yak live on. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when it stops making sense to me, it don't make sense. So what does that mean? Pac and Yak live on. What are we doing to really, you know, to this day, I feel like I have some redeeming to do because I don't have a relationship with Yaki's mother or his two children. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fuck nigga in me that don't have that relationship like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying Yak live on, Pac live on, like what am I doing to, you know, besides doing these fucking shows where it's benefiting me? So everything that I'm in it for, everything that I'm saying I'm doing is to benefit nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't my style. Like that ain't what I don't use people. You know what I'm saying? I don't use people and when I say I'm talking about me. So nobody needs to be getting offended or none of that shit. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that shit. And then it gets to the point where you doing something, but it's just some shit that you know you don't want to be labeled as. You make excuses and you rationalize the shit and make it something else. You know what I'm saying? And make it, you know, but it is what it is. The proof is in the pudding, Jackson. You know what I'm saying? We running around the world, we doing Tupac shows, and we ain't doing the only tribute we doing is singing the nigga songs. Right. And then we doing, it was like we running around just reminding people that we knew the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
Hella lame.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Do you see it, especially, I mean, because, you know, it's our outlaw love and that will never die, right? As far as, you know, like you said, it was never a group to you. It was more of a family thing. It was a mission that was brought to you by, you know, the group that was put together. So let me ask you this. You know, I'm pretty sure you look at it, you know, as a blessing and a curse. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to, you know, still have people, you know, 15 years later, you know, still listening to your music alongside with, you know, with Pac and Yak and stuff like that. And the curse is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people will probably just look at it as just that. It's just like, you know, everybody wants to see the empire.
Let me not to cut you, but let me say this, though. It's not about what other people look at it as. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. It's about how I look at the shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing, like, come on, you're not going to sell me shit and tell me it's sugar. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm doing something wrong and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, then I'm not supposed to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. That ain't the only thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then we not, you know, I just wasn't feeling this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And to my detriment, to my fault, a fault of mine is that, you know, I always hinted at the little shit, you know, but I never was too extra clear about it. You know what I'm saying? you know, I mean, nigga can say what they want, but everybody knows my intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no fuck ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no bullshit ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is with me. Like, you know what I mean? So and then on top of that, then it's like, you know, 17 years later, and we still singing these same fucking songs. Now, we were all provided an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Pop could have went and grabbed any 4, 5, 6 niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they would have been, people would have loved them just the same. We weren't the best rappers out. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. We was good. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't, niggas wasn't, you know, let me speak for myself. I wasn't, you know, you know what I'm saying? I was just, you know, nigga was young, you know, I know, but look. You know what I'm saying? Look, nigga was dope because I was kicking my story, telling my truth, but,
no doubt,
you know, anybody could have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you telling the truth is the truth. So anybody could have been any 5, 6, 7 niggas this nigga could have grabbed. You know what I mean? So with that said, I feel like we should at this point we should have had 4 or 5, or maybe not even that many, because it took us a minute to really figure out what we were doing since it's 15 years. So starting 5, 6 years ago, it should be different outlaws by now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the only niggas out here living this shit. You know what I'm saying? We should be having other niggas singing these songs, and we should be guiding them and giving them the opportunity that was given to us. This was a gift that was given to us. The nigga gave us an alley-oop pass. You know what I'm saying? The nigga gave us some shit that we couldn't lose. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't fucking lose. Pac is like the most influential nigga that ever touched the fucking rap microphone. You know what I'm saying? So anything he said was gold. You know what I'm saying? So to this day, let me get a Pepsi. To this day, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers fuck with us on the strength of that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who probably wouldn't normally want to fuck with us on the strength of this man. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that said, I'm not completely cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wing nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody deny that. You know what I mean? But I'm not no wing nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. You ain't finna sit me up under nobody. You know what I'm saying? Except for God. You feel me? And you know what I mean?
Let's put it out like this, Kaz. Like, because you know the consensus, you know, from some, if you look at forums and chat rooms and shit like that, like, you know, there was quote unquote, you know, they didn't know if you was beefing with the remaining laws and shit like that. So
why would I do that? That's weirdo shit. Like, I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? And like, for me to do some shit like that would be disrespectful for any of us to be going at each other, you know, in a way like that. That would make us fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
no doubt.
So you know what I mean? Like, this ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? But the shit, it's just, I just don't want to be misrepresented. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Now, do you feel like right now in your life, as a not just as a person but also as an artist, that you feel like you probably would get more off your chest being a solo artist right now? Like 2010, February 19th. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you got more to say I tell you why. I tell you why. Just because of the dynamics of that situation, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on. Let's truth be told, we ain't in the same place. You know, we're not on the same page. We're not looking at it the same. You know what I'm saying? Like it's songs that I hear that they make that I would never do. You know what I'm saying? Like I would. And this ain't no knock on these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But they do shit that, you know, they sing songs that I would never sing, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I sing shit, you know, people think my shit is too melancholy or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's just the difference of music opinion when it comes to
and then now I'm too old to be fucking compromising with niggas and doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, come on, man, that shit is for the birds. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't.
And you know what, bro? Part of being with the group is that, because to me it's kind of like you have to give a part of yourself. You can't give your complete, I guess you could say your complete self. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of different other ideas that's swarming around. So you're gonna throw your part in, and then everybody else is gonna throw theirs in when it comes to group settings and shit, right?
Yeah, but you know I agree with you partially, but you know it's not. Like, it was a point in time when we was all on the same page, you know what I'm saying? When we was all on the same page, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't that, you know what I'm saying? We just grew differently, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was a point where it was a point where I thought that we were all sitting in the same place, so we got the same thing, but we all interpreted, it seems, we interpreted the same message differently. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, and it, you know, it all comes to how we got three completely different makeups. You know what I'm saying? Right. I say three because when I talk about us, I'm really talking about Nob and Greed, because those are who I spent the most amount of time with. You know, those are who the last 15 whatever many years is who I spent the most amount of time with. So
okay,
that shit there. But you know, getting back to, you know, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, like right now, like you know, and I'm sure they know this, you know what I'm saying, because I expressed it to them. Like, there's no way in the world the Outlaws should still be putting out albums and Stormy don't have an album out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense. It's like you you know, that's like you dragging a nigga. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just keep saying nobody knows this nigga, nobody know him, because niggas just keep jumping in front of him trying to get they fucking thing. Like, it to me, we supposed to be providing opportunity. We supposed to be helping people with the same shit. This shit was given to us. This is not our right. You know what I'm saying? And that's my fucking cousin. I can sit here in front like that's my right. Hell fucking no, that ain't my fucking right. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't my fucking right. Like, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck could we think we are? You know what I'm saying? We just as special as the next nigga. We are not extra special. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this to be extra, you know, critical of self or none of that weirdo shit, but like, come on, man. Like, niggas is supposed to be putting other people on. Like, we already had 13 opportunities to sing our song as a collective. Like, I don't see why niggas ain't trying to, you know, phase other niggas into this shit and push that shit like that and play more of a quarterback role and quarterback and guide motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know, I always thought that our message was to youngsters. We should be singing the songs of the youngsters. You know what I mean? The youngsters are the youngsters, and we are the Outlaws are the people. You know what I'm saying? Outlaws never was, you know, train robbers and cowboys and wild fucking psychos. You know what I'm saying? It was just a voice of the unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? A voice of the people who didn't have. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. We're not the voice of the people hanging at the fucking club, all that dumb shit. Like, what the fuck is niggas doing making club bangers? Like, that shit is goofy to me. Like, that's not for us to do. You know what I'm saying? We not no fucking club bang. What the fuck do we look like now at 50 years old making club bangers? You know, niggas got wives and children and fucking kids. Like, we ain't got no time to be talking about no fucking club and having drinks and wearing fancy glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like, let these other niggas do that shit. Like, we supposed to be talking about the shit that is, and now it's a recession. Everybody's fucked up. That's plenty of music to make. You know, but, you know, and I understand it. It gets discouraging because, you know, it don't sell. You know, people say it don't sell. You know, and it's, you know, nobody want to hear that shit, but that's not true. You know what I mean? We all grew up on music that got us through, that, you know, when you feel something, you feel it, like, and that shit lasts forever.
I mean, and you got to look at it this way, Kaz.
Music is.
Yeah, Kaz, look at it this way. You got to look at it like, you know, yours, and I feel like, you know, ours and everybody's mentor, Tupac. He didn't just strictly make club bangers. You know what I mean? He did shit for the streets. He did shit for the mamas, and you know what I'm saying. He did it in a way that I feel like is a blueprint for everybody to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, with that being said, you know, we don't see that shit no more. We don't see it at all. Like, outside of, you know what I'm saying, how y'all rocked it, you know what I'm saying, we don't see people really being honest with the music shit, period, point blank, no more. And I'm just talking about the industry people right now, you know what I mean?
What you say?
Talking about, like, you know, the industry people, like, you know, I think everybody learned from Tupac. Tupac did, you know, he did an occasional, you know, club joint, but a lot of his joints was personal and honest, and you know what I'm saying, and we don't see that shit no more nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the current mainstream.
That's what the people are waiting on us to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people are waiting us to do. Yo, click Stormy, and Stormy is on hold on the line. Click him there. He want to talk too. But that's what the people are waiting on us to do. That's what's here for us to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's our duty. But I don't think we you know, I think we got discouraged because it wasn't profitable enough for niggas to do. So niggas got kind of like, you know, which is human nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not faulting nobody. If anybody, I fault myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there and I knew better, and I didn't really care about none of that extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what,
I'd rather be with the people than be, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel it. You know what